Vocabulary Workshop Common Core Enriched Edition takes more than 50 years of proven success in developing vocabulary for high-achieving students and unlocks a new digital world.
Verbatim.
The new Enriched Edition of Vocabulary Workshop is extremely efficient. Not only are you acquiring vocabulary, but you are doing it in an organic way.
How results so much?
The new Vocabulary Workshop Common Core Enriched Edition is built for the Common Core state standards, setting the bar for vocabulary instruction.
I really like the choice of the 300 words at each of the levels because they're high-frequency use words. They're words that you are going to hear on television, they're going to see them in newspapers or their online magazines.
Prowess, that's one of our vocab words.
And they get great joy out of recognizing them and feeling happy and comfortable in ownership in a word that they've just learned.
It must have been this apple juice that led to her demise.
So where you guys at?
The structure of each unit makes eminent sense. You start out by exposing them to the words in a piece of literature that introduces the word in a real-life setting. The writing prompts provide an excellent opportunity for students to practice using unit words. They help language arts teachers get their students to meet the Common Core standards that are so important nationwide. They prepare students for the high-stakes standardized tests that they are all compelled to take at every level, but most especially for college admissions.
Vocabulary Workshop Common Core Enriched Edition uses technology as another tool to connect with 21st century students. The new interactive edition gives students and teachers access to its online resources anytime, anywhere.
Tentative.
What is attractive about it for me as a teacher is that when the students hear the words pronounced correctly, sometimes that's a clue as to their meaning.
Now you say verbatim.
Verbatim.
I really like the games online.
Tentative.
Vocabulary acquisition should be fun. It shouldn't be like a trip to the dentist. The QR codes appeal directly to the 21st century student who is never without their smartphone. Wherever they are, they can listen to the words.
Ambidextrous.
Bend over backwards, out of the blue. You would be amazed how many students have no idea what those terms mean. And the opportunity to practice with them makes them better communicators.
It means that you need to have your priorities in order.
The classical roots section helps them see the etymology of a word by showing them perhaps a root. I start out by telling my students that vocabulary and language needs to be played with. It needs to be taken out and experimented with. You need to try new words. You need to own them and use them. And when you find a better way to say something, how exciting is that?
Focused on helping on and above level students expand their vocabulary, today's Common Core Enriched Edition of Vocabulary Workshop is enhanced with the online multimedia components, a completely web-based interactive version, and a rigorous course of instruction that meets and exceeds the Common Core state standards.